What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So I've been thinking about which one of those vintage boxes that I acquired to open first, and decided to go with the Topps 91 Stadium Club football because it's got one of my favorite players of all time in it. Definitely my favorite player to watch as far as entertainment value, Brett Favre. And this is just a cool card to me, given that it's my favorite player, so it's not even really about trying to make the cost of the box back, but the box was only $30, and to me, to be able to get this card in it, that itself goes for 25 or 30 these days, and has been increasing, I think, in value as far as sold auctions that are shown on the PSA website. It's even just financially kind of makes sense to me, but to me, it's all about just getting the Brett Favre, and this is only $30, so I picked up two of them. So I feel like this is a really undervalued set right now. This one is not BBCE authenticated, but I'm not even sure how you would tamper with this type of packaging. So I'm going to try it out. We're going to see if there is a difference. But so if you guys like this set, after we open it, I mean, if you guys end up liking this set as much as I do, you could definitely get one that's authenticated and do a group break on it. So let me know in the comments below, which boxes, as I do these, it'd be great to hear, which sets you're more interested in. And not just that, but the teams and players too, because as far as what I'm going to do with this, I mean, definitely want to pick up a couple of more Brett Favre rookies for my PC, but other than my other favorite players, Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, maybe a couple of others, I'll probably give a lot of these cards away. So let me know in the comments below which players, teams you're interested in, as well as I go through these, which sets you like the most. Because to me, I like collecting the vintage stuff a lot more, at least so far, than the newer stuff. I still been buying some of the newer stuff, the newer releases, but I just love the vintage cards. So I think, every day can be a throwback Thursday on this channel. So really interested to hear which vintage boxes you guys want to go through first, and that way I can make sure I pick up an authenticated copy of one of them. So this is already I already opened. So I already opened the first two packs. I was so excited about this when I first got it, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I should do this on the channel. So the first two packs, I didn't really get anything that crazy, but these are probably the best players I got in the front. I put in the front here: Jim Harbaugh, Pepper Johnson, my boy Randall Cunningham, one of my favorite players for sure. And going back to that entertainment value thing again, at least in football, that's a thing to me, and he was really exciting to watch. Willie Gault, sort of remember Willie Gault. Byers, these are just a bunch of other dudes. Here's Holt. Darrell Thompson, Rob Moore, Dennis Bird, Jim Everett, John Carney. Let's go through these quickly so we can get to the fresh ones. Ken Harvey, yeah, and some other game cards things. So let's break into the fresh ones now. Love the sound of opening the packs. Let's get all the packs safely out of here. Probably gonna keep this box too. I really can't believe this box is only $30. It's got the Brett Favre rookie in it. Like, what? He's got to be one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. I mean, he won a Super Bowl, right? I think he almost won. I think he almost won another one. But weird. It was probably like produced a lot. So that might be part of it, but I'll probably end up buying a few more of these. Oh, these are going to be tricky to open, these little plastic packs. There wasn't many packs that were packaged like this. I mean, cello packs were, but it's like they used the cello pack packaging on just a regular size pack. So definitely want to be pretty careful with, because like with everything, I think the PSA 10 population of the Brett Favre is, like, I want to say 1,700 out of 11,500 or something like that. So it was like, it was right at 15%. So, you know, I don't think that the probability of getting a PSA 10 is the same from a box versus a set or whatever other means you acquire it. But if you do assume that, then, you know, 15% chance of, if I get a Brett Favre, it being a PSA 10, you know, like everything else, I'll be pretty careful as I open them. Even though it's only $30, see, that's the love of the game right there. I got the love of the game clause on this channel. John Taylor, he was awesome. Remember him in Techno Bowl? There was that undefensible play that the 49ers had where he ran that weird comeback route. Oh, I'm tapping the card like it's like the camera's gonna focus. Oh dear. Daryl Grant. Oh, these are not gonna stick on me, are they? The first two packs didn't. Let me just try to separate them all first. So I have to go back and forth. Daryl Grant. Did I say Daryl Green? Jerron Cherry. Rod Woodson. I think his rookie card, I think his rookie card was 89. And I have that 89 score box, which to me, that is even way more undervalued or underrated, I think, than this. But it's like 10 times the price, but it's loaded with rookies. I think that might be what I'm going to open next. And I think, like, if somebody doesn't like that box, they're just crazy to me. That said, I mean, it's got like 10 like Hall of Fame rookies in it. Maybe not 10. It's like somewhere between 7 and 10, but it's a lot. Bill Romanowski, you remember him? All right, I need to speed up. I'm like going down all kinds of rabbit holes. Rodney Peete was hype around him, like so many Lions that never materialized. Joey Harrington and others. Andre Ware. Oh my God. Lions are like the king of busts. Maybe Detroit in general, like Darko Milicic. That was an awesome draft pick. Alright, let's go into this next one. There's got to be a way to open these more safely. Some people are probably just like, just open it, man. But it's the love of the game. I'm going to take my time. Alright. Flip these guys around. They're going to make me do the upper deck shuffle. Alright. Cornelius Bennett. Bruce Hill. James Brooks. Let's get these packs out of here so the camera knows how to focus. Was that Brian Dennehy? No. Brian Brennan. These are going to stick too. I think actually Brett Favre and Deion were on the same team this year. Ryan Brennan on the Falcons. That unsticking thing is going to get really fun. Flipper Anderson, Henry Jones, Chip Banks. Don't really remember Chip Banks too much. I like that name though. Sounds like that'd be a sweet name for a golfer. Hello, I'm Chip Banks. My handicap is like -1. I don't know what the scale is for handicap. That's like probably totally wrong. Chip Banks is like a double agent. All right, what's going on with this pack? Try to open it from over here. Man, they do not make it easy to get this open safely. All right. So next pack. So next pack. Chris Hinton. Oh yeah, this is the guy that got drafted by Michigan. I think his name is also Chris Hinton. I think this is his dad. Calvin Williams, Ronnie Holman, Kevin Porter. Oh, there we go. Third pack. Oh, I forgot to say that there's like some of them have a Super Bowl stamp here. They're worth like 10 times as much. So that's also another reason. Right there on the third pack. I can't believe we hit that on the third pack already. That is sweet. See, we're already pretty much break even for the. I'm gonna sleeve this over here so it's easier. We're already pretty much break even. Plus, we got Brett Favre rookie card. I don't know what they look for in the grade, but this looks like a 10 to me. Maybe they look at this kind of stuff down here, you know, like the way the gold. Oh, I think they look at where the name lines up in this bar too, because I noticed on some of those. I think we had some of these cards in the Goodwill boxes that I found the other day, but I remember seeing one of them where the name was really far up, so I bet you that's supposed to be in the middle, like this. See that? So that's probably what makes it not a 10. But, you know, oh well. The 10s are hard to get. They're only 15%, so put this in the good old rookie card top loader. You know what always I struggle with, it seems like, and I've done this hundreds of times, thousands of times as a kid. I used to put it in like this, in the sleeve. Oh, that time it worked really easily. But this corner on the right is like really, like I'm nervous about hitting the card in the corner there. Even just a little bit, you know, because it's got to be perfect to be a 10. Look, see, yeah, now I'm doing it like way better. But if anybody else has a problem with that, let me know. I wonder if you guys like go up, you know, there's different sleeves for different stocks. I wonder if some people go up one level on the stock. See, I used to do it left to right. Now I've been doing it, or wait, No, I used to do it like this. That's right. I used to do it like this, and now I've been doing it like this because it seems to work easier. I don't know what's going on there. But let me know about that if somebody's solved that problem. So now we got the Dose Brett Favre rookie cards. Let's see if we can go for the Trace and the Quattro. That's a pretty cool card for a kicker card. I don't know anybody that ever collected kicker cards, you know? Like, hey man, you got that Eddie Murray rookie card, bro? Brian Jordan, he played baseball. He was a two-way player, remember him? I'll put him off to the side for the heck of it, for the love of the game. Wow, that's exciting getting that Brett Favre rookie card. Perking you right up. Nothing like a good rookie card to perk you up. Alright, let's... Yeah, you're gonna be very difficult to me this whole time, aren't you, little cello pack wannabe? Alright. I'm trying to preserve the quality here. The package does not want to... There we go. Let's see what we got here. Another Brett Favre back-to-back packs. That'd be sweet. That's happened to me before with other packs with the player that I was looking for, not just with anybody. Randall McDaniel, remember him? Craig Jackson, Kevin Fagan. These are all stuck. Kevin Fagan, that dude, Mike Singletary, Hall of Famer, I believe. Mark Rippon, Jeff George. Jeff George was a really hot card. I think his rookie was 90 or 89. Dude had a cannon for an arm. It was one of those cards that was really hot and then I think tanked. Or I mean players as far as card wise. Stadium Club at the time was, you know, like positioned as the premium card brand because they have, you know, the high quality photos, the glossy thing, but you know, relative to the brands nowadays, it's not nearly as fancy. But I think Stadium Club, like a lot of other cards in the 90s, were overvalued. That's one of the reasons why it's so fun to get back into this, and I think the whole market is undervalued right now. Just in terms of collectability and whatnot. Mark Robinson. Brown. No Deion or Barry Sanders yet. Come on. Floyd Dixon. Boomer. Surprised how many of these guys I don't remember, actually. Even though I did watch football back then. pack is probably really loud on the microphone. Alright, let's get some more of the players we're looking for. It's gonna make me unstick. So I might as well do that first. Simon Fletcher. Any Blades. Max Montoya. Jim Arnold. Lewis Oliver. Chris Delman, remember him. Next pack. That one. That was a smooth opening on that one. This is like a whole technique in and of itself. Of course, this card's jacked. Good thing that's nobody. Great. Andy Heck, Merrill Hodge. It's weird that it did. This first two packs didn't stick. Daniel Stubbs, James Washington, Herschel Walker. After he got traded for the treasure trove of draft picks. Hopefully the Cowboys do that again. But too bad nobody's going to give him that many picks this time. I'm thinking about for Ezekiel Elliott. Trade him. That's my opinion. Howie Long. Jerome Brown, Stephen Baker. So we already got one Brett Favre in the books. Let's get a couple more. One with where the name is centered. That's what we want. Alright, these aren't stuck too badly, except for these. At least when you unstick them, it doesn't tear the paint off like Fleer Ultra used to do that. Like, good call. Mike Saxton. Some other guys. Next pack. Starting to get better at this. Handling this type of pack. I just jinxed myself. Yeah, that corner is helpful. Ricky Waters, he was really hot back then. His rookie cards were super hot. I remember just hunting for Ricky Waters cards. I think this is his second year card. It might be a rookie card. I can't remember exactly what year he was. Walker. Brent Jones was a beast. There we go. Bam. Deion Sanders. Probably my first or second, but I think my first. I think Deion's my favorite, and then Barry. His name's pretty well centered. Put that in the old sleeve arena. There we go. I think any of them can have the Super Bowl stamp on it, actually. Underrated card, in my opinion. This is a second year card. Or wait, 89.99, one third year card. Still, I'm gonna collect anybody want to send Deion Sanders cards my way, or Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, my favorite list. I will be very thankful. I'm happy to reciprocate. That's what I was saying. Let me know in the comments down below, what your favorite teams and players are, so I can get some team bags going for you guys in the spirit of the community. I think Jonathan H. really inspired me to help people collect their favorite teams and players. So do not be shy. Send me an email, leave some comments down below. You can also hit me up on social media. Alright, I think I ruined my streak. Clean opens. Alright, so we got our top two cards we wanted to get. I'd like to see some Barry Sanders, maybe Joe Montana, maybe an Emmitt Smith, some of my other favorite players. Those I'm happy to part with any of those. Happy to part with any of these depending on, how into the team and player you guys are. So talk amongst yourselves. Godfrey Miles, Keith Taylor. Neal. Some guy that stuck to Clarence. Verdon. I'm glad that Deion and Brett Favre were not Siamese twin cards, or Siamese cards as far as being attached. To another one. I'm glad that Brett Favre and Deion Sanders were not attached or stuck to other cards. Richard Johnson, Ricky Reynolds, Carl Banks, Jerry Gray, Gary Clark, Gilbert, Jay Novacek. He was bad. Marv Cook, Mike Shepard, Bobby Humphrey, Terrence Mathis. Moving right along. Here's the corner here. Oh, we got a Mel Gray on the back. Used to be pretty good on the lines, Mel Gray. Remember him returning some punts and kickoffs. Don Warren, Jesse Hester. Game card. Courtney Hall. Bunch of guys that are stuck together. Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson. Like, what? That's not even fair. On the same team, I mean. Definitely wasn't fair in Techno Bowl unless you play San Francisco and the person you're playing knows that trick play or the unstoppable play. Bo. Oh, I forgot about Bo, yeah, when I listed the players I wanted to see. Collected Bo as a kid, had over 75 Bo Jackson cards. Let's sleeve that one up. His name is centered, off-centered a little bit too. It's closer to the bottom. Deion's is a little bit better. I think Deion's the best one. Still up a little bit too high. And then, as far as being perfect, I mean, it's going to be hard. 15% probability, at least for Brett Favre. I think Deion's more at 10%, if I remember correctly. I mean, this is some great fun for $30. Well worth it to me. Wonder how much an authenticated one would cost. Probably twice that, I would think. But, I mean, like I said, look how hard these are to open. Like, and you just destroy them when you open them. And I mean, I guess you could see the card on the back. Can you? Yeah, you can see the card on the back. So you could search the back, but I mean, okay, go ahead. I'd rather just pay the $30 and pay to get authenticated. I mean, look, we got some of the best cards already, so if it was tampered with, they didn't do a great job. So I don't necessarily always think it's... I guess with the wax packs, that's where you really want to get the authentication. And even then, one can still slip by them, as we saw recently. Although I think they claim that it's still possible to get nothing. Dan Owens is stuck to Jumbo Elliott. I remember that name, Jumbo Elliott. Great football name, Jumbo Elliott. Get Jumbo in the Jumbo package. Seth Joyner. So far, this has been awesome. Keith Jackson. Because I think it has college football broadcasting, right? This little flap is always lower than it seems like it's going to be. Like it's actually, it looks like it's right here. It's actually right here. They really make you work to open these. They really make you work to open these. Art Monk, he's one of my favorite players growing up. I had a lot of favorite players, so I mean, where there's a stack rank, but I mean, he's nowhere near the top, but still liked him. Man. Let's see if we got better luck on this stack. These are really stuck together. Somebody, I was reading somewhere, they said if you put your packs in the freezer, they won't stick together. I don't know if that's true. Let me know in the comments below. Does putting your packs in the freezer help them unstick? Put a U for unstick and a S for stay stuck. Greg Lloyd. He was a mean but awesome player. His name was centered well. Mean and awesome, I should say. Not like mean as a person or anything. Like, I bet Greg Lloyd, he was really mean to me. I don't know about that. It's not like you can get hit politely anyway, you know? It's football. See if we can get some more Brett Favres. If you've ever seen John Gruden behind the quarterback film room, the one with Brett Favre is so awesome. They're just sitting there, you know, reminiscing and telling stories, and it's just like you're talking to your buddy. Brett Favre seems like an awesome guy. Brett Favre. John Madden likes him. If John Madden got married, he would probably have Brett Favre like be his best man, his usher. He would like be everything. He'd be the bride. He's like, now John Madden's the only guy I would marry. I gotta work on my John Madden impersonation. Oops. Hopefully I didn't drop anybody good. Nope, just Tony Woods and a checklist. Vinny Testaverde. Andre Rison, yeah. He's dope. Remember when his girlfriend burned his house down? From TLC. She was not showing him the TLC. She was showing him the Pyro LC. Vinny Testaverde. John Elway. Ron Brown. Andre Waters. Greg Townsend. Johnny Holland. Kenny Davidson. Jacob Green, William Roberts, Reggie White. I'm going to be going for that Reggie White rookie card soon here. I think that's the 86 or 81. It's either the one with Joe Montana in it or the one with Jerry Rice in it. Mike Golick. He's on TV nowadays too. This unsticking thing is just part of the process, it seems. There we go. We got Gary Lewis, Ron Morris, Ricky Nadiel, David Grayson, Keith Sims, Andre Ware, there you go. Never panned out. Keith DeLong, Wade Wilson. I think he's a coach now. Darian Carter, Mervin Fernandez. You want to go for that Brett Favre with the Super Bowl stamp on it. Let's pull one of those out. Buford McGee. Neil Anderson. Drew Hill. Alba Paris. Derek Fenner. Jeff Eagles. These are stuck together really good. Jim Waller. I don't see it damaging the surface at all, thankfully. When they stick, it's just time consuming. Christian Okoye. Eric Hill. Joe Nash. Martin Mayhew, Eric Howard. Lance Johnson, Mark Ingram. Is that Mark Ingram Sr.? It's funny how I'm noticing like a bunch of current players' parents or relatives. It's funny how I'm noticing a bunch of current players' parents or relatives. Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas's rookie card is also an 89. That 89 score. Junior Seau. Alright, we need a card to perk us up a little bit. Mark Collins. Tim Rosenbeck. Jay Langhorne, Scott Davis. Ron Stark. James Thornton. Sam Mills. Ronnie Harmon. Stephon Jones. Another Andre Reed. Kelvin Martin. Mark Carrier. Butler, Tom Rathman, Al Toon, Thomas Everett, Nate Lewis. Harvey Williams, Lewis Sharp, Dalton Hilliard, Leroy Butler, Russell Maryland, Robert Clark, Steve Jordan, Michael Carter, Brad Mustard, Michael Cooper, Trace Armstrong, Chuck Webb. Anthony Carter, Andre Tippett, Ron Burnett, John Jackson, Lamar Lathan, Ken O'Brien, Mike Peel, Leon Seals, David Grayson, Darrell Lewis, Grant Williams. J.B. Brown, Johnny Mathis, or sorry, Johnny Meads, Keith Sims, Andre Werrigan, Jim Sweeney, Mike Dumas, Keith DeLong, Wade Wilson again, Darian Connor, Irvin Fernandez. Bruce Kozerski. Mike Rozier. Andre Collins. Charles Wilson. Eric Metcalf. It was a big deal back then. Kevin Ross. Mike Bell. Pete Stoyanovich. Kelvin Martin. Irv Pankey. Eric Green. We got 6 more packs left. Let's just get 3 more Brett Favres and then we'll be good. Or some Emmitts and Montanas and Barry Sanders. I don't think there's a Series 1 and a Series 2 to this set, right? We've got a Lawrence Taylor. Ricky Sanders. Wrong Sanders. Keith McCants. I wonder if he's related to Rashard McCants. Mark Carrier. He was a beast. Jim Butler. Tom Rathman. L. Toon. Thomas Everett. Nate Lewis. Sean Lee. Jeff Hostetler took over in the Super Bowl for the Giants and won. Or took over in the playoffs, I should say, for Phil Simms. Remember that was a big storyline. There's Phil Simms. Albert Lewis. Ray Childress. Ken Norton. Anthony Bell. Tony Page and Jim Jensen. Blair Thomas. I actually got his signature. I went to a Lions game when I was a kid, and they were playing the Jets, and I got Blair Thomas's signature. I don't know what I did with that. It's on a note card, I think. It was a big deal back then. One of those hot rookies as far as card collecting. Never turned out to be too stellar on the field over the long run. Dalton Hilliard. Let's get a couple more hits here. Russell Maryland. It's easy to skip a card here. Robert Clark. Yeah, I don't think there's a series 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken, so I guess I could find out by looking at the cards. They're all above 100. Maybe this is series 2. 174. Maybe there is 2 series. So I don't see anything under 100. Maybe the Emmitt Smith and Joe Montana's are in. Oh, there's 26. So 14. Yeah. So there's got to be some Emmitts, some Joe Montanas hiding out there. Chuck Webb. Percy Snow. Remember him at Michigan State. Mike Farr, Kevin Green, Anthony Carter. John Jackson. Lamar Lathan. Ken O'Brien. Mike Pryor. Mike Gann. Thurman Thomas. Put that to the side. There's Percy Snow. Three more packs left. Tom Newberry, Nate Odoms, Kevin Glover, Sterling Sharp. He was awesome. Shannon Sharp's brother. It's a candid photo. Ray Agnew. My 5th grade teacher's brother. Cedric Mack. Tim Grunhard. Jesse Tuggle. Jimmy Jones. Anthony Thompson, Ernest Biner, Chris Singleton. Drew Singleton's somebody on Michigan. Wendell Davis, Leo Goes, Mark Duper, Mark Sports. Al Smith. On Page. Lorenzo White. David Grant. One more pack. Isaac Holt, Jerry Ball so far. There's my boy Nate Newton. He's a funny guy. I watch him on. Here's Emmitt Smith. I was going to say I watch him on DallasCowboys.com. We got Emmitt Smith in the last pack. Let's see if he's stuck to somebody. Be extra careful. Tony Siragusa was behind him. Still Eddie Murray. There's Emmitt breaking somebody. That's a nice boost there. Get that on the last. I always like pulling a good card on the last pack. Leaves you on a good note. It's funny how the sort of your excitement gets the boost when you pull a card you like, and then it kind of, you can feel it declining, and then when you get the next one, you're right back in it. That's it. So to recap, we got a Brett Favre. Got the Brett Favre rookie. Centering's off a little bit on the name, but still sweet. So that's, now we have two Brett Favres. One that I had before, that was PSA. Oh yeah, so if you look at the name difference on the PSA 9, you can see the name's right in the middle on the PSA 9. It's up a little higher there. And we got my favorite player, Deion. And we got one of my favorite players of all time, Bo Jackson. So definitely worth it in my opinion. Oh, and we got the Emmitt Smith. I think it's worth breaking these, you guys. If you watched football in the 90s, I mean, think about it. Look at this. Emmitt Smith, Bo Jackson, Deion, and Brett Favre. Come on, doesn't get better than that. I mean, I would want all these guys on my team if I was going to start a team. So thank you guys for watching. That was a lot of fun for me. I think this box was awesome. If you guys liked watching too, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up below. If you want to keep watching the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, please, down below. Tap the bell to turn on your post notifications. And I will see you next time. Peace out.